Hey everybody. I haven't given an update in a few weeks. There has been just a lot going on in my personal life and my family life. And so I just want to update you guys all on that. It's kind of loud. The background might be a little loud. There's a lot going on. We are currently in Nebraska on a last minute trip, and I'll explain all that. But I wanted to update you guys real quick because the last video I had up, I was really excited. I had a good follicle. I did the Ovidrel shot, but it ended up being a failed cycle. I didn't actually ovulate, which was kind of disheartening. I had that big follicle, and then I took the shot, and my period ended up starting. And so I went on day 1 of my cycle for monitoring, because we were going to do a monitored Clomid cycle where they would check my ovaries every so often, and I still had that follicle on my ovary. It did look like it did pop. It must have just not contained a mature egg in it, and so it was still too big. It was 19 millimeters, or centimeters, I think millimeters, but it was still too big to start Clomid because they didn't want to overstimulate my ovaries and cause issues. So my options were to either go on birth control for 2 weeks and come back in and see if it had shrunk, or wait 30 days. And I chose to wait 30 days because when me and Sean first got married, I tried multiple different birth controls and levels, and no matter what, they all just made me really depressed, and it just wasn't worth it to feel that way. And so I'm just really taking these 30 days to focus on my physical health, my mental health, and my spiritual health. If I do ovulate, obviously we're still going to be trying, and so we'll see what happens. And if I don't, then we'll just have to wait till the next cycle. So on cycle day 30, if I have not ovulated or started my period yet, I will go in to the doctor and we'll see where we're at and see what they want to do. So that's where we're kind of at on our fertility stuff. That I was really upset about it. I was really let down, especially off the high of having a follicle and taking the shot and really thinking it could be it. It wasn't. Some good news we got was that my older sister, is pregnant. She's expecting her first child, and yes, I'm very excited for her. But at the same time, and I think if you've ever gone through infertility, you'll definitely know what I'm talking about. I'm so happy for her, but I'm just so sad for me. And I'm working on it. I'm trying not to be jealous, and I really am excited for her, and I'm so excited to have a new niece or nephew, but at the same time it hurts my heart a little bit. And that's just okay. That's just part of it, and I'm alright with that. It's whatever. So the news on my family, the stuff that's been going on, that really, really just sucks. A couple weeks ago, my dad was diagnosed with cancer in his esophagus, and we didn't know much. We didn't know how advanced it was. We didn't think that it was going to be advanced. I thought maybe stage 2, stage 3, maybe at worst case scenario, just because he's not really been sick. He hasn't lost any weight, has been acting different. The only thing is just been really hard for him to keep food down. So he got all his testing done a couple Mondays ago, and then he just on Thursday sat down with the oncologist to go over his test results. Him and my mom went, and they told him that he has stage 4 cancer because it has spread from his esophagus to lymph nodes and to his liver. They said if he doesn't do chemo, that he would have an average of 6 months to live, and with chemo he would have an average of a year to live. So it just sucks. I'm just gonna be really transparent with you guys, I guess, an ugly cry face and all, but we're trying our best to hold on to hope. I mean, it's not unheard of that people have lived longer than a year, and it's not unheard of that people have done chemo and it's shrunk and then grew back really slow or stopped growing but was still there. Sorry, we're hanging at my parents' house and there's dirt bikes outside, but so we're trying to hold on hope. There's different clinical trials he's looking into, and definitely he's gonna do the chemo. But I just ask you guys all just to pray, because it'd be really great to have a miracle. Yeah, so if you guys would just please pray with us, believe with us, definitely just give any uplifting scriptures or anything that you guys have. We just really appreciate them. If you've survived cancer or done a clinical trial or anything like that, please let us know. We're kind of just open for anything at this point. So yeah, that is what's happening. That's what we're going through. We've decided, me and Sean, not to stop trying to have a baby just because we know that the best thing you can do is, be normal and continue on with life. And obviously we're grieving together as a family. But I'm really just trying to hold on to hope as long as I can. Right now he's feeling fine. The only thing is just hard for him to eat with the tumor. So just pray with us and believe with us for a miracle, because I know that God can do them. But I also know that sometimes for his own reason, above anything that I know, he chooses not to heal. I just really hope that's not the case. So, thank you for having our backs. Thank you for watching this video. And just keep praying for us. Thank you.